put that in the background, and... I don't care for that one right now. Where is it? Where is it? Bam, and bam. Bam. Okay, so that's gone. Control F2. Alright, so let us start with Kingmaker. Alright, challenging, yeah, damage to party. After. He managed best character. And so. +2 to 1 ability. They gain an additional rank. Right hand. Hairstyle. I like that. Yeah. That looks good. Okay. So that's what that one is. Alright. Alchemist. Does it tell you anything? No. Resistance. Throw anything. Mutagen. What? What's the one mean? Poison resistance, poison immunity. Holy Moses. Really? There's nothing there. Wizard, sorcerer. Knife Master. Sneak attack. Major Paladin. Smite Evil. Guardian Monk. What is Magus? Sword Saint. Training with levitation, raptures perfection, so use. Took a weapon. Now we start channeling arcane might through a dizzying and deadly dance beyond the abilities we the greatest of mundane warriors. Okay. Fortitude will bomb. Upon reaching cause the over more bestial grant him +2 natural armor, +4 10 minutes per alchemist level. Additional regions affect the alchemist takes a -2 penalty to one of his mental ability scores, hence the strength applies. Nice car though. Prerequisites, alignment. Tactical leader. Huntsmaster. Animal companion. In size with a druid. Oh, that's monster tactician. Summon monster, extra planar dog, wolf, monitor lizard, dire wolf, dire wolves, frost giants if you're evil, Mobonic divas if you're not. Alchemist. I don't know why. Sling, intelligence, wizards. Really character learns and reasons. Oh, okay. Note that wizards and alchemists gain spells based on their intelligence scores. Minimum intelligence. That's a +5, +5. Perception. What does this do? Everything knowledge. Trickery. Use magical device. Perception is tell people their body. Wait, I have more? Holy Moses. Let's get all of those. Yeah. Wait, I still got more. More religion, persuasion. Nothing else get like what's athletics do? Walls mobility. Persuasion. Okay. What is this? Get a feet. Discovery. I don't know what the hell that means though. Ability focus. +2 to the DC for all saving throws against your bombs. Point blank shot. +1 attacks and damage rolls with ranged weapons or range up to 30 feet. Weapon and okay. Sounds good. Show. Useful. Cure light wounds. Laying your hand upon a living creature. Channel cures. +1 to the power by negative the spell deals damage to them. Reduce person. Here twice. Oh man, there 3 times. I'm a monster. Attacks for it. Attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. Bomber's Eye allows you to throw weapons farther more accurately, but less extract is an effect. Fire Belly, granting you fire resistance. Shield. Stone Fist, transform stone. Targeted bomb, window bombs, they can only hit a direct target, they don't splash. However, the bomb deals base damage +double. Reduction from alignment. Remove fear, shield of faith. Shocking grabs. That sounds fun. Sleep, snowball. Stone Fist. Touch of Gracelessness, Vanish, Summon Monster, I guess. Enemies. Sleep sounds fun. Shield is personal. Shield of Faith. Fear. Bomber's Eye. I guess I'll take. So, which one can go in there? But I had sleep. I don't have sleep.
Alright. Someone else would make better use of this.
None shall escape!
My skills exceed yours.
Forwards!
Our time has come.
Defeat is not an option.
We'll go lawful good. strength. Change those? Whatever.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori sword lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
You look important.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
Okay.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
There's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the
I will,
Pharaoh's
of
title?
course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help you.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
why not recognize this Stag Lord as Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
What are you doing?
Now you're talking.
Huh?
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
Sure.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
A book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard about it from their friend, who heard about it from their cousin, and so on. Adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about Heroic Journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled down. I'll accomplish the feats, and you'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay. See you in the morning. Get some rest before the road. Difficult journey. Leave the hall. If difficult, but at least it won't be boring. What game is Giovanni playing? I'm not going to use Tartuccio. Tomorrow, glorious journey begins. Are you ready? Hope so. I don't need to lay about to my team. Harry. Finally, all talk's over. Can't wait to set out. These adventures don't really seem to have much to say. That looks like
forwards.
Oh, that was bright. It's a reindeer.
Help! Help!
Is this a joke?
No time for jokes. The mansion's under attack. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Sure. This leads credence to Lindsay's words. The scream echoes from the hallway. Combat, general combat happens in real time, but you can pause the game at any time. Space, click on the dice rolls. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the Pathfinder role-playing game system. Use dice rolls to determine the actions. Most combat die 20 sides. Initiative, higher initiative goes first. Makes sense. What was it? Combat divided into rounds, lasting 6 seconds. Attack roll on an attack as a character attempt to strike an opponent. Alright, damage dealt. Armor class, the higher the AC.
Stand with me.
Can I? Does the one mean once per fight, or does that mean once per day, or?
We shall overcome.
He exploded. Okay. Take all the treasure. Oh, ooh, it's in here. Okay. Does that mean I can't use it? Abilities. I can use simple weapons. Weapon finesse. I don't know if I should have took that one.
Forwards.
Wait, what? No, go back. What was that one that I did take though? When using with a light weapon, elven curved blade, a stock, rapier, spike chain, made for a creature of your size category, and use a dexterity modifier instead of your strength and attack rolls. Alright, so yeah, no, that is something I wanted.
Without a doubt.
Incense and gold. Book, gold, map. carrying comforts. Really? Can't carry anything? I really can't. So. Look, they're running, get them. And what should I do with this one?
We will prevail.
Alchemist Balm. What's that? That's an Alchemist Fire. So that.
Attack! These magics should be used in other ways.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Sure. Bodies. What did he give me? Pride ring. He gave me this. This is +1 bonus to armor class. Okay. Oh, we all have bows. That's lovely.
I will guide us.
Ooh.
Our path leads on.
They dare to attack me?
Capable casting spells, use a spell. Words, okay. Use this spell several times per day, but the spell removes limited spells, have several.
Serves you right.
Oh, forgive me for this failure.
Go, really?
Leave this one to me. Can we retreat now?
For this failure.
Okay.
You deserved it. What a miserable last chapter.
This was not supposed to happen.
That was, I guess I have no front line, really.
Forwards.
Really?
Help! Help! The mansion.
Stand with me.
Nice miss.
Forwards. Without a doubt. We will prevail. We shall overcome.
Yeah! Yeah! Judging from that, it does take away.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jama, speak.
Yeah, I know. Present. Equip that. Let's get through here and... Let's not die.
Enlighten me.
Just letting the ink dry.
My patience.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration. Serves you right.
Leave this one to me. Can we retreat now?
You deserved it.
Just die already! This was not supposed to happen.
Which character? Okay.
I always have a second plan. Time's wasting.
I will guide us.
I guess food's almost done. Huh?
Our path
Who's
leads
eating
on.
it? Me, you, and Victoria? That's 1 to 8 piercing. Huh? Your 10. Your pen? First I heard you say you're playing Plinko. Then I heard you said you lost your 10. I don't know. I'm losing my mind, apparently.
They dare to attack me?
Attack!
Bet you
Time to get your hands dirty again.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
That's not nice.
Blood for Gorum!
No.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such
Stay
heroes.
away from her. She killed me. But she just, like, decapitated 3 guys. I want her on my team. Well, I have bombs. Okay, what's this? There they are, the assassins. He looks like a sorcerer. Slash hands, drop your weapons, and must spare your lives. So generous, I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get him. What the hell in the name is that? Oh. He just killed his own guy by walking on him.
Deserve better.
Our time has come.
Enlighten me.
I don't think I can get through that way.
Anything else? And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me!
Out of my way!
Strike as one.
Leave this one to me.
Any last wishes?
For this failure.
This is where I step in.
I think I got killed there because of the, really? The attack of opportunity.
I will
Being
not
close
falter.
range.
Forwards.
Dinner's about to be ready.
I have managed.
So not worth it.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over. How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a single coin.
Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen when I steal from the person who hired me? Holy Moses. Smokey. What's wrong? Each character can carry a limited, yeah, figure that out.
Familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hall.
Why'd you close?
Assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Sure.
We march ahead.
Look here!
I failed. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Applause, please. Applause, please. Anything else?
Remember that show that we started to watch that we started to like? Because that helps, right? With the flashbacks where they were like trying to have babies and then they were grown up and they had kids that were grown up. They adopted the black guy. Yeah. I keep hearing about that on the... Yeah. That's what we should binge watch. But yeah, no, like apparently they started a new season last night, and it's really good or something. It was all they were talking about on Elvis Duran. They started yelling at Froggy because he was talking about it. Not Froggy. Not Froggy. Scary. What are you dallying for? He kicked the door. I'm telling you, Jumanji's cachet has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry up before stop. Someone's
Let's
coming.
make this quick.
Do not hold back. We shall overcome.
What does this do? Inflict light wounds.
Tashani Sabitur. Unworthy. Yeah. Wretched things. Despicable.
Serves you right.
At 8:30.
I will guide us.
Does he have light wounds, moderate wounds? This.
I don't tolerate fools.
I stand ready.
Share your will.
I will see this through.
My patience is running thin.
Speak.
Let us not hesitate.
What troubles you?
Together we stand.
I always have a second plan.
You have my attention.
I deserve
I will
better.
not falter. Our time has come.
Ask.
Anything is possible.
Request.
Enlighten me.
I will see this through.
State your desire.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I stand ready.
Share your will.
I don't tolerate fools.
And Lindsay was called forth.
You have my attention.
My patience is running thin.
Together we stand.
Speak.
Time's wasting.
Adventures call to them.
Affects that one. That affects that one.
Ask.
Let us not hesitate.
I always have a second plan.
What troubles you?
No. You stay here.
The undead is such a frivolous term.
I deserve
prefer
better.
immortal, eternal, everlasting.
Just letting the ink dry.
Our time has come.
Share your will.
I don't tolerate fools.
I will see this through.
My patience is
I
running
wrote it
thin.
like I saw it.
You have my attention.
Take everything. 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 Still take that. Take everything. Take everything. Backspace. Come to that giant door.
Our path leads on.
Dispatch them and move on!
Advance!
Attack!
This body
as
holds
one.
no more!
You deserved it.
You just use that?
Just die already!
I'll say, so
Protect
they
me,
auto use their
please.
skills too?
What a miserable last chapter.
These misses. Like.
Forwards.
He's medium armor, right? No, he's light. You're light. You don't have any. You're light. Is that a horseshoe? It is a horseshoe.
And Lindsay was called forth.
I will not falter.
Anything anything is possible.
I was successful in my search.
Hidden items.
Without a doubt.
Grade is securely locked. But I found a gold ring and a master. Ooh. That was worth some money.
Speak.
She's undead, which means.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
It's being premature.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. Yeah, it seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Cool. Now we got a dwarf. Formations, click the button.
We march ahead.
Who are you? Looks like I can talk to you.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you?
Keston, House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do. Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
Do you need help?
No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hall?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
I'll go
May
immediately.
Abadar keep you safe.
So our adventure started earlier, much more tragic than expected. The whole team gathered. All has to be reduced by a handful of brave souls of Bissane, not by the scoundrel Tarushio. No matter what he may have imagined himself. Jamandi Aldori is waiting for us, but when we get to it, we have to march through fire. Literally, as we approach the building, some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. Decision you make during these episodes can be as drastic impact on the development of games or plot. Dialogues you will often we drenched ourselves with so then we're just gonna do what he said. We had the time after entered the building, taking a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down to the top of crackling sound. You okay? Blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, come a little regardless. Our hair burned our lungs and our eyes watered. The smoke and sand led us stubbornly through the flames, but Tarushio did nothing useful of himself. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when the guard. So it was Valerie, one of the guards. Chatted with her in the hallway, but the evening calm. There were two merchants out of there. Would it help me pull them out? What about waiting? Let's save one. Okay, cool. So, together we lift them up and carry them on fire on the valve. 3, pause and catch your breath. So now, Valor, right? T, there's no, 25. A long time, too. 5 hours? 195 pounds. I wonder if it's worth anything. Oh, wait. That's worth something. That's worth something. That's cool. Can kill everyone, not loot them, and then just loot them at the end. So your prayer is scum.
I'm listening.
Speak. Request.
They dare to attack me?
So for you. What is he?
Let us strike as one. Do not falter. Onwards!
Serves you right.
Leave this one to me.
Repent!
We shall overcome.
Just die already! Time to get my hands dirty again!
You deserved it.
There's a lot of stuff. Cross giant. Take the great axe.
You have my attention.
Now we talk to them.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Hiroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Sure. Mari Bakari?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Any thief caught red-handed would say the same.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Well, of course, theft is not to be condoned. However, when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, is it not insane to worry about laws and rules?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
People dying in front of him.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
May Challlenge spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Hold on a sec. What does that say? Oh, it never reset from last time. Okay. No, quit. Go. No one likes you, items.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Okay.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Challlenge, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. Tartuccio, your words are quite convincing. But I can't afford to trust words alone. If you're really innocent, I hope you'll prove it with your deeds. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
I read this back. Oh, okay.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Woohoo! Map movement, map of stolen land, the vicinity. Oh, okay. Oh, this seems pretty big. Road right there. Why can't I go in the direction? Oh, okay. Why is your thing up there?
Stand with me.
Let us strike as one.
We shall overcome.
Serves you right. May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Attack!
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Humanoid?
You deserved it.
Strike as one.
Tear them apart! Do not falter! I can't keep this up much longer.
Do not hold back.
Any last wishes?
Avenge me! They go down! This won't kill me! I'll survive. I always survive.
Attack!
This is where I step in.
Forgive me for this failure.
A miserable last chapter.
Okay then.
Stand with me.
Gratio.
Huh?
Serves you right.
Let us strike as one. I can't keep this up much longer.
Forgive me for this failure.
Why did he...
I'll survive. I always survive.
Protect me, please.
Do not falter.
Why did he die?
What a miserable last chapter.
I keep just missing. That's the problem here.
Blood for Gorham!
Let us strike as one!
Tear them apart!
Serves you right. You deserved it.
Do not falter!
And then what happened there? Press R to rest. Okay. That looks good to me.
Someday, I'll write a play about our adventures, and you'll have one of the main parts.
Then we'll see if there's at least one actress brave enough to go on stage and impersonate me, knowing that I'll be sitting in the front row.
Forwards.
These, like, misses, though, it's crazy. Okay, well, continue.
A rest would be welcome.
Sure. Get them up front.
Forwards.
In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lamps, we demand this week's taxes and some beer. Where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're here just for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like Locust. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come up. Ah, you must be guests from Rostov. I'm not interested in bloodshed, but I won't let you rob this man. Be on your way and I'll let you go in peace. Alright, we'll leave, but won't you think we won't return to greater numbers? Why would we leave when we got easy pickings from Rostov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets.
Stand with me.
Let us strike as one!
Tear them apart!
We shall overcome.
Serves you right. You deserved it.
water!
Holy Moses.
I'll survive. I always survive. I can't keep this up much longer.
Attack!
Here I am. See. We should gather our strength.
Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground grimly. The girl got away of playing on her. She's starting to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. You know, what do we do besides? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Dove, what are you doing here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw. I just needed to make sure you were right. The woman looks tenderly as if in sorrow. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry for your trading post. Turned out so unwelcome. There's nothing in here. Okay. Thing at one Kai. Okay, I guess let's not buy anything. Supplies. Edible moss. What do I get here? Poison resistance. Okay, sure. Huh. Precise bomb. That immediately. Spells.
be nice, don't you think?
Give her more AC. You're a bard. Arcane caster, sure. Let's see what you get on the next level. Do that. Weapon skill focus. No. Iron guts. Combat track. Sounds cool. Save. Play one. Save.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?